Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Alicia. Wait, do it again, do it again. You were just dancing. Hey. Okay. Bear wants to say hey. Oh, you're so cute. Be quiet. If you cannot tell, I have some special guests. Milo, say hi. And then where's Cashew? So I'm not filming in my usual spot. I'm currently at my parents' house and I am dog sitting at the moment. And so these three cuties are right next to me. Very curious as to what's going on. Oh, be quiet, you're so cute. And I was just playing fetch with them, so they really want me to continue playing fetch, but I want to film this video for you guys. So if you see them just moving around in the background, don't mind that. They're very clingy and I'm the only person at the house right now, so they will not leave my side, but it's okay because they're cute. Anyway, so today I wanted to film just like a quick and simple makeup tutorial, just to kind of show you like first my everyday makeup and just makeup that I like to wear to school, to work, to going out, to grocery shop, to run some quick errands, because I feel like the makeup I do is really simple and is very versatile for everyone. And you know, I'm gonna give like a kind of in-depth tutorial in case you normally don't wear makeup or you need some help or you want to try some things. Most of the products I'm using are affordable. Normally if I use a high-end product for something, that's just because like I couldn't find a cheaper, better alternative. But I try to use the cheapest makeup as possible because makeup is expensive and I wear that stuff like every day. So first things first, whenever you're gonna do makeup, the most important thing is to make sure that you have a good skincare routine beforehand. Because if your base isn't nice and clear and prepped, your makeup is not going to be good. It's like a canvas. If you don't have a smooth, nice, prepared canvas, your paint, your artwork is not going to be good. I don't know if that makes sense. So I already did my skincare routine off camera. Let me know if you guys want like an in-depth skincare routine, because I really care about skincare and I feel like that'd be kind of fun to do. But if nobody wants it, then I'm not going to do that. And your skincare routine doesn't even have to be a lot. It can literally be like 3 or 4 things. The main things that I think are really important are a facial cleanser, an exfoliator, moisturizer, and sunscreen. Like it doesn't have to be like a 10-step routine. Look at how cute he is. Anyway, so I already prepped my skin off camera. I'm not really breaking out or anything at the moment, which is pretty good. So after I do my skincare, the next thing that I like to always start off with is primer. Primer is really important. I used to not believe in primer. I used to think that it was just like a scam to get people to buy more stuff. But the difference when I wear my makeup without and with primer is crazy. My makeup will not stick to my face if I don't use primer. I'm not even like a very sweaty or oily person, but just like by being outside, like the makeup will start to crease or just like come off or just melt. And I don't want that. I know you don't want that. So my favorite primer I like to use is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, and this is the one with plus 4% niacinamide. I don't know if I'm saying that right. This one, however, is meant for more normal to dry skin. So if you have more oily to normal skin, I would recommend, they have another Power Grip one, a blue color. I don't know what it's called, but I'll insert a picture. But these are really affordable and really good. I love them and will use them forever and ever. Better never get discontinued because I will be sick. But yeah, put that all over your face, especially in your creases, because it'll help like fill in those creases in your face, if that makes sense, just to make the lines less apparent for when you put on makeup. All right, I like to let the primer sit for like a good like minute or two, just so it can kind of get like tacky and like kind of sticky. But after, you can kind of feel like, see how it's like sticking to my fingers. So after like a minute or two, I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Halo Glow liquid filter. I just started using this for more of the summer because me personally, I like a more glowy makeup look. You can see this is literally the lightest shade, and this shade is kind of dark for me. So I don't like to use a lot. I don't really like to use foundation just because, I don't know, it's too much for me. And I like to use my hands to just rub it into my face to kind of melt it into my skin. And then I'm gonna go in with my Eco Tools Beauty Blender. But I love this beauty blender so much. I've tried so many different random beauty blenders, and honestly, in my opinion, I think Eco Tools has the best beauty blenders and makeup brushes in general. So if you only have enough money or enough time, or just only want to get one type of makeup like tool product, definitely do Eco Tools. They have never done me wrong, and they are always so good, both their brushes and their beauty blenders. But I'm just gonna go ahead and dampen this with water, and then make sure just to squeeze all the water out. Like, you shouldn't squeeze it and there shouldn't be water coming out, but you can tell it's like damp. Next, what I like to do is I like to use my NYX Pro Fix color correcting stick. First of all, I love color correcting. I feel like a lot of people do not do much color correcting, but I feel like it personally makes such a big difference. I'm gonna color correct one eye and leave the other, but color correcting is so important. If you have a bunch of redness on your face, use a green color corrector to make it look more like your normal skin tone. Purple, like I do around my under eye bags, use like a light pink or a light yellow to get rid of it. and I will stand by this product. I've tried the MAC one before, and that one was a little too thick for me. And then I've tried the e.l.f. color correctors, and those ones are okay, but those ones are a little too thin for me. Like the NYX one is just right for my skin, at least. Now look at the difference. I'm not even wearing concealer or anything yet, and look at the difference between this eye, this eye. Like you can see, like this is just normal face versus, like I look like I got punched in the eye. Like I have a black eye right now. So I like to do that to obviously both my under eyes, and boom. Next, what I like to do is I like to do kind of both these things at the same time. So I'm going to use my mini Rare Beauty liquid blush in the shade Wisdom, and my Rare Beauty contour stick. I have no idea what this shade is in because it's melted away. I'll insert the name of it. I bought this like a while ago when I was a tiny bit more tan than I am right now, and I'm delusional obviously. But I like to just go ahead and just do one small line on each part of my forehead, and then one small line above like my natural like cheek indent above it, because I like to blend down. And then same thing with my jawline. And if you cannot tell, these are really dark for me. When in doubt, ask a worker for help, because I did not do that. And look at that. I like to do one on the bottom of my nose, and then I like to do just one dot on the cheek, one dot right here, and then sometimes one tiny dot right there. And then I like to use the back end of my beauty blender just so it doesn't get mixed up with like the concealing part of my beauty blender. I like to blend. Maybe I should have put my hair up for this. Normally I have a hair headband or like some clips that help me out, but I'm visiting my family right now and I forgot to pack those. Don't ever be afraid to like use your fingers. Honestly, like I don't want people to think I'm dirty, but like I kind of prefer to like do as much of my makeup as I can with my fingers. I feel like with your fingers it just melts much more like better into your skin. For the blush, I like to use my fingers because I feel like it just again absorbs and blends out so much better into the skin. And me personally, I don't like a lot of blush just because I already naturally like blush and get hot easily. Like my face just turns red when I'm hot, so I don't need like a ton of blush. And now for, in my personal opinion, for me, the most important part of makeup is the concealer. And I'm using today the Hourglass concealer, which this one is pretty expensive. So as like a good drugstore alternative, I'm trying to think, what was my favorite drugstore? My favorite drugstore concealer is probably the LA Girl Pro concealer. That one's pretty good too. That one's also really good for contouring. But this is like the one thing I really like to invest in, like high-end wise, just because I have pretty bad under eye bags, and like almost every concealer I use creases a lot. So if you have the money and want to invest in something a little nicer, I highly recommend the Hourglass one if you have like bad under eye bags that crease a lot like mine do. I just like to do 1-2 lines, just kind of like mini triangle, but not all the way. I try to not do too much product, but still like enough for it to be there. I'm doing the same on the other side, and then like 2 lines up here. And sometimes like the outside of my nose is a little red, so I'll do a little bit right there, right there. And sometimes I'll put some on my forehead, but since I'm using a concealer that's already kind of my skin tone, I don't want to add any more than I have to. And then I just take my already damp beauty blender and blend, blend, blend. You want to try to not spread it apart too far, so you want to try to like keep it underneath your under eye bag. So just pat it in place. Don't like be aggressive with it. Be very gentle, because it's very easy to take off a ton of product or move it around, and that is not what we're trying to do. We're trying to get it in the place that it was put. So there's one eye done versus the other. Okay, so there we go. My concealer is blended out, and this is my whole face without setting anything, doing anything else. Like this is just the basic like face stuff. And I'm going to set it with my mini Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Finish in the shade 1 Fair. I don't know if I like this product yet. I mean, I do like this product, but I don't know if I'm gonna buy it again just because it is super expensive. And then I like to use a Triangle Powder Puff. These are so good. You can get these like off Amazon. I'm pretty sure I got like a 20 pack for like 10 bucks on Amazon. I like to just put this anywhere that I put the concealer. And then I also like to put that on my chin. I feel like my chin gets oily, but for you, just put it anywhere that you think gets really oily for you. So this is with the setting powder and this is without. So you can see how important setting powder is. And obviously just get any type of setting powder that you like. Loose powder is okay too. Try your best not to put it on where you put like your contour, because we're going to set that with bronzer in a second. Then lastly, what I like to use as a bronzer, which honestly most of the time I don't really like to do contour. For this video alone, I'm trying to do like a little bit extra makeup. I like to use the Milani bronzer, which Milani bronzers are always so good. Good drugstore like brand, not expensive at all. And this is in the shade 2 Sun Kissed, and this is the Silky Matte bronzing powder. it broke. And I like to take, like I said, my trusty dusty Eco Tools brush and just circle it around, dust off some excess, and then just kind of lightly go across my forehead. Go across like all the places that I already contoured. And sometimes if it helps, do that. A little bit underneath my nose. And also, just to make myself have a little bit more of a button nose look, I kind of like to put some right here above my nose. Like that. I really love glitter and like sparkly and shiny, so I like to use highlight, which again, you can use any highlight. I really like the e.l.f. highlighters. Sometimes you can even use like a really good eyeshadow if you want. I did invest in this highlight though because it was the most beautiful thing I've ever saw in stores. Also, I'm gonna take my hair down because I don't need it up anymore. So I'm gonna be using the House Labs highlight in the shade Peach Quartz, which, let me show you. It's kind of crusty and dirty because I make it crusty and dirty, but look at how beautiful this shade is. Anyway, I just like to use my fingers. I've tried to use brushes before, but I feel like it doesn't do it justice and put on enough highlight on your face. And then I just like to put on my cheekbones, on the tip of my nose, a little bit right here, a little bit right here on my brow bone, a little bit on top of my lip, and then sometimes on my chin, but not too much. And then just the same things for the other side because symmetry is always important. Sometimes I like to put it also even in my inner corners of my eye. And I mean, there we go. And then now I'm gonna just use my e.l.f. dip brow, which I have thick brows, so I've always had trouble like taming my eyebrows, but this stuff is so good. This actually locks everything into place and it's super inexpensive. And I bought the e.l.f. brow lift applicator. It was literally right next to it at like Target or wherever I bought this. So I just like to take it, I like to scoop a tiny bit, maybe like that much, and then just like plop it on my eyebrow. I like to go from the front to the back, and then, oh my god, and then just brush. I'm gonna be so honest, I don't like freaking feather or soap brows. I don't like the look, so I like my eyebrows just to look normal, but like in place normal. I like to brush my eyebrows up because I have thick eyebrows, and no, I'm not leaving them like this. I like to brush them up, then straight, and then who are you yelling at? Anyway, there's nothing going on, there's no one here. And then down, make them like as thin looking ish as possible as a person with thick eyebrows. So look at the difference between this one and this one. Which one looks more clean? Which one looks like I actually tried? Anyway, so I do the same thing to both, of course, because symmetry is key. And then there we go, 2 brushed eyebrows. And now that our base is done, what I like to do is I like to set my face, and I really like the Makeup Pixie Mist. I like this one, the glow spray, or I like to use the e.l.f. glowy, I don't remember what it's called, but I feel like a matte makes me look too dry and crusty, and I feel like glowy just like, it just looks better in my opinion. So I'll just spray my whole face. Low-key about to run out, and then you just let that set. And then after you let it set, I'm going to use the Sachu lip liner stain in this shade Mauve. And I like to use this as a lip liner because this stays all day. Whether you're going to work, school, going out to eat, this will not move off your face. And I feel like that's necessary, especially for like school and stuff, because you're gonna be talking and doing things. So I like to very carefully, just as thinly as I can, takes total concentration. Make whatever weird faces you need to get it done. It looks a little rough now, but, and then you're supposed to just kind of let it dry for 20 minutes. I don't know if it's just a me thing, but like I feel like I look stupid if I'm not wearing eyeliner. I did eyeliner once when I was like 13, and now I have to do it like every single day or else I'm sick. That's not me, that's not Alicia, you're talking to someone else. My favoriteest eyeliner in the world, which this one's a little more expensive, so you don't have to get this one, but this one is the Kat Von D tattooed liner. But another eyeliner I really like that has almost the same type of brush is the ColourPop eyeliner, and then I just get these both in like the shade black, like the darkest shade I can find. This one's Trooper Black. Start by putting a line down there. I like to do like a very thin line, and then a one line up, and then one line from that very thin line across. Like so. And then you can see I kind of made a triangle, and then you just fill in that triangle. And then I'm gonna just do this real quick on the other eye off camera. So give me 2 seconds. And my eyeliner are sisters, not twins. And then lastly, this step is really optional, but honestly, I just kind of wanted to put y'all onto this. But I want to do my lashes today. Because I kid you not, these take like 5 minutes to do, and this is coming from someone, me personally, I cannot put on fake eyelashes, but these are so much easier. These are individual lashes. These are supposed to give like the fake like got your lashes done effect, which I got my lashes done around a month ago for my birthday, and ever since then I've been like, damn, I wish I had the money to do this whenever I wanted, which I don't, but I can make it look like I do. And I've already tried this once, and I kid you not, it took me like 10 seconds. But if you don't want to wear fake lashes or you don't feel comfortable with that, you know, most of the time I just wear mascara, and I like to use the Sky High mascara and the telescopic mascara. These are both pretty good, and I like to just on top of each other in the shades black. But since I am going to be doing my lashes today, I'll show you a little tutorial. These are the You Cool Me lashes, and these are the fairy lash set, which these are the ones that give you that manga look. So first you start with the bond, and don't put this all over your eyelashes. I made the mistake of doing that last time. Only put it on like the very like inner tip parts, and then grab it from the band with the tweezers. I already dropped it because I'm just that guy. Don't put it on your waterline, just put it on your lash line. So I already put one, and already look at the the difference. And boom, one eye done. Okay, now that I have all my eyelashes on, then you use the seal part of it and just tap, 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 tap. And I think my lip stain has been on long enough, so I'm going to peel it off. And then I will clean up the edges. Going to add mascara to the bottom of my lashes. Now I'm just gonna go take like a wet toilet paper and just like wipe that off real quick. Just kidding, I'm using a wet Q-tip and just okay. And then for the final touch, this is one of my favorite lip glosses of all time. It is the NYX Fat Lip Oil, and this is in the shade Missed Call. And all I like to do is just, oh my gosh, lather that on the lips, and voila. And that's it. Now my makeup is done, and I'm ready to catfish and go wherever, do whatever, talk to whoever, see whoever. But yeah, so this is the final makeup. Anyway, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a comment down below and let me know any other video ideas, requests. Let me know if you guys want that skincare routine or want me to try a different makeup style. But yeah, I hope this video helped you in some type of way. I feel like this makeup takes me around 20 minutes to do. I genuinely like normally do this for like work, school, or something just quick. So if you think this is too much for you to do, completely understandable. I mean, there's a couple steps you can skip, like you don't have to put on eyelashes. And I'll leave all the makeup products I used linked down below just in case you want to try anything or get anything. But yeah, I hope this helped you in some type of way, and I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, of course. Stay tuned for future videos. I upload normally on Thursday. I've been slacking a little on that. Oh, look at how cute. He's sleeping. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.